Good morning, everyone. On behalf of CSIR-4 Paradigm Institute, Bengaluru, I am honored to welcome you all to the India International Science Festival, IISF Curtain Raiser event. We at CSIR are proud to be at the forefront of this initiative, and CSIR-4PI has organized today's Curtain Raiser to kickstart this transformative event. Today's gathering marks the beginning of an exciting journey toward transforming India into a science and technology-driven global manufacturing hub. I now invite our esteemed dignitaries to take their seats on the dais. Dr. Sridevi Jade, Director, CSIR-4PI, Dr. Ramesh H., General Secretary, SWAC and VIBHA, Dr. I.A. Parvez, Chief Scientist and Head, TMD, CSIR-4PI, Dr. Ashish, Principal Scientist, CSIR-4PI. Thank you. India International Science Festival 2024 is scheduled from November 30 to December 3, 2024 at the Indian Institute of Technology, IIT Guwahati, Assam. It aims to celebrate science by engaging the public in joyful and entertaining ways. The mission of IISF 2024 is to create a prosperous Bharat in harmony with modern infrastructure and nature, providing opportunities for all citizens across regions to reach their potential through science and technology. This event will unite people and the scientific community to collaborate and experience the joy of science for the well-being of India and humanity, engaging various segments of society while promoting scientific temper and showcasing India's advancements in these fields. To formally inaugurate today's program, I request our dignitaries to proceed with the ceremonial lighting of the lamp, symbolizing the light of knowledge and progress. Thank you. I now invite Dr. I.A. Parvez, Chief Scientist and Head of TMD at CSIR-4PI to deliver the welcome address.
Very good morning to all. Dr. Sridevi Jade, Director CSIR-4PI, Dr. Ramesh, Secretary Swadeshi Vigyan Andolan of Karnataka, SWAC, Dr. Ashish, Principal Scientist, dear colleagues, friends, and all the staffs of 4PI, our so many young students coming from New Horizon Colleges of Engineering and Divine Mercy School, and their faculty members. On behalf of CSIR-4PI and on my personal behalf, I welcome you all in this curtain raiser event of India International Science Festival 2024. On the dais, I welcome Dr. Sridevi Jade, Director CSIR-4PI, under whose guidance and leadership this curtain raiser event is being organized. And I extend very warm welcome to Dr. Ramesh, Secretary SWAC, for gracing this occasion. I also welcome Dr. Ashish, who is also the nodal scientist from CSIR-4PI for IISF 2024. As I said, IISF stands for India International Science Festival, and this is an initiative of Ministry of Science and Technology and Ministry of Earth Sciences of Government of India in association with Vigyan Bharati, which is a science movement with Swadeshi spirit led by eminent scientists of the country. This IISF actually started in 2015 at IIT Delhi, and this time this is the 10th IISF which is being organized at IIT Guwahati during November 30th till December 3rd, 2024. And the goal of this whole event is transforming India into a science and technology driven global manufacturing hub, and in making of Viksit Bharat 2047. CSIR has played a key role in organizing all the IISF events in the country, and this time also our DG, Dr. N. Kalaiselvi, is the chairperson for steering committee of IISF 2024. CSIR has initiated a series of curtain raiser events across all the labs to build a momentum and create awareness among various stakeholders and promote the event to engage the large society of the section of the society. We at CSIR-4PI are organizing this event today, and I have a series of agenda items that includes scientific lectures, exhibitions, interactive sessions with students, and demonstrations of our facilities. To grace this occasion, we have with us Dr. Ramesh H. from Swadeshi Vigyan Andolan of Karnataka. I welcome Dr. Ramesh once again and would like to give a brief introduction. Dr. Ramesh is born in a small village, Ambalagere, Dodaballapura district. He is BVSc, graduated from Veterinary College, Hebbal. He started working with Professor K.I. Vasu, who is the founder of Vigyan Bharati from 2001 onwards, as first office manager for Vigyan Bharati. He initiated a startup software company, Dvidhi Creation, at RT Nagar as a CEO. He is also the founder member of Karnataka State General Secretary of Swadeshi Vigyan Andolana, Karnataka, the Karnataka State Unit of Vigyan Bharati. Thank you so much, Dr. Ramesh, for accepting our invitation and gracing this occasion. And I'm sure in his address, he will give us more details of IISF. So now I request our director to please welcome Dr. Ramesh with a bouquet. So today's event is aligned with our CSIR Integrated Skill Initiative Program and CSIR Jigyasa Program. Under the CSIR Integrated Skill Initiative umbrella, we also had organized one of the most popular events, Science Through Games and Toys. And in this IISF 24, we are participating at IIT Guwahati. Now I wish all the school children and college students who have gathered here, they will be actively participating in all the events as per the agenda and try to utilize the facilities, scientific activities in an extensive way. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. I welcome you too. We have with us Dr. Ramesh H., General Secretary of Swadeshi Vijnana Andolana Karnataka and Vijnana Bharati. I now invite you, sir, to address the gathering.
Namaste Helrigu. So I think we can start in Kannada and English. I can mix up the both languages, doesn't matter for me. So today I'm here to give you a brief details about the India International Science Festival, which is going to be organized in the month of November, this month only, from November 30th to December. Thank you. December 3rd. Let me start my presentation with an Rigveda's one shloka. It has been a Avno Bhadrane Krishnaya Tayatam Entaha. This is one shloka that means all the noble thoughts let us come from all the way to inside to our mind. So this that means Vijnana Bharati is also the same thing. Vijnana Bharati's concept of science is entirely different. The starting of Vijnana Bharati's concept of Vijnana Bharati is, if you name the science means, especially if you ask anybody what is the science means, they will say that physics, chemistry, mathematics and other allied sciences subjects are the science which is correlated to science. But in the concept of Vijnana Bharati, science is a universal. Whatever we are there, our traditional, Indian traditional or a Indian human being livelihood is a science. All the things are a science. Whatever we do, whatever we practice a daily habit, all those things are a science. Just we have to name them and give them in a correct path. How this Vijnana Bharati started? I'll just give a small introduction of Vijnana Bharati. Vijnana Bharati, initially it has started in 1982, 7th November in IISc. The original name of Vijnana Bharati is Samskrita Sangha. Samskrita Sangha, which I think some of you people who have gone to the IISc, presently the director's office is there. Above his chamber, there was a library. Now it has been converted into an auditorium. That was the library, was then a place where Vijnana Bharati has been started there by Professor K.I. Vasu, who was a professor at IISc in the metallurgy department. So he was started on this Vijnana Bharati started in 7th November 1982 as Samskrita Sangha. Later on, it has become the name called Swadeshi Science Movement of Bharat. And keeping on to the eye and Professor Vasu's concept that this organization has to be taken to the globally. But initially he thought of let us start it with an all India level. And he started the name Swadeshi Science Movement in 1991, October 21st. It has been called as an Vijnana Bharati and got it recognized all over India. Started the activities in the name of Swadeshi Science Movement of Bharat and Vijnana Bharati. The first chapter of Vijnana Bharati was started in Bengaluru, Karnataka, and the second chapter was started in Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu in Karaikudi, Sakri, CSIR, although you people know all the CSIR people. There it has started the second chapter. And the third chapter was started in Kerala, in Kerala chapter. I think is email click. Okay. Forward. Okay, thank you. This is Professor K.I. Vasu, who is 97 years old. Still he is there. Still he comes to the office. At this age also, he used to come to our Vijnana Bharati office in Bangalore by walk from his house to office. It is just 2 kilometers. In 97 years age also, he used to come for the office. And Vijnana Bharati's activities. What is Vijnana Bharati activities is VVM. This is the one program which many students are here, which will be, this is the program for Vidyarthi Vigyan Manthan for the schools, college. And another one program is World Ayurveda Congress and Bharati Vigyan Sammelan, Bharatiya VIBHA Science Club, Vishwaveda Vijnana Satram and India International Science Festival, Shakti, Nasya, Vibhavani, India International Waste Management, World Ayurveda Foundation, Shiksha Shilpa. This is the Shiksha Shilpa is the program for the school children as well as for the school teachers. How they have to teach the science with the classrooms and all those things where Shiksha Shilpa will going to give. But Vidyarthi Vijnana Manthan for especially from the class 6 to 11. This is the one of the major program which will going to shape up the young mind and young children for the school children's, give them an interest to take up the basic pure science in their life, in their career. Now it is coming to the major program for today's program, that is the India International Science Festival, that cut and rise programs. What all it contains in these programs? See, this year we have a focal theme called Vikasit Bharat for 2047. That means 1947 we got an independence. In 2047, how India will be there, how the world will going to look at us, and what all the things we have to be done, what all the things we can do it, what is to be attracted. This is the keeping on the main goal and the main aim. This is what this year focal theme we have been chosen for the India International Science Festival. In this India International Science Festival, we have certain programs which has been conducting all over the India. Like National Curtain Raiser program, which has been done on 4th October by our Honorable Science and Technology Minister. And then we are planning to road shows, 15 road shows we are planning in the name of India International Science Festival across the countries. Some of the major cities will be covered. And also, we are also having a institutional curtain rising programs there. And the state inaugural programs, because this means the host institutions wherever the state is host institution is going to happen, there we're going to have one of the major program. Another program, another thing is that in this program we have a Chandrayaan. Chandrayaan means ISRO. What ISRO has been done in this program, what we are doing is, what is the contribution milestone from the ISROs from the day 1 to up to Chandrayaan, how they have been developed, how they have grown up. All those things will be having the showcase points at Guwahati, IIT Guwahati from 28th November to 3rd December. This is the program, one program where in this IISF also will be called. That means you will come to know that how India has been contributed to the field of science, space technology. And the second, another point is, we have a public engagement programs like Science, Technology, Space Expos, where here the science and space department going to have the Government of India's department. This department is going to have the program with some of the general public as well as some of the invitees. That means we are targeting around more than 25,000 delegates for this, especially only for this program. That is Science, Techno, Space Expo. This is one where all the expos will going to happen, and whatever the 21st century, whatever the things we are going to happen, that all those things will going to be showcased. And this, because this year we are going to have it in the Northeast. Northeast means many of the people, you will note that they have been very given a less importance in the, especially in the science and technology or any other development activities. But this year, India International Science Festival, we are giving a more importance to the these Northeast places. like giving them to how to develop, giving them agriculture innovation and biodiversity, bioconservation, and because disaster management, but all these areas are hillock places. So disasters will be there. How it has to be managed and how the renewable energy can be done, or under healthcare innovation, infrastructure development, education skill development, science and culture. All these things will be covered in this year India International Science Festival. And the next point is we are having also Minister, Secretary and CEO convention, where all this is in a round table conferences where the policies will be framed and the regulations will also, policy and regulations also will be framed. Keeping on the eye our focal theme, all these policies will be framed in our India International Science Festival. And all this, with here, the state ministers will be participated and the central ministers of the various will be participated and the department secretaries. That means all the science and technology, other department secretaries, ministers, all these people will going to sit in a single round table and they will have a discussion and they will frame policies, how to get our Vikasit Bharat 2047. This is what our main concept. Next is we have a mission of except keeping on the eye of the national education policy, because national education policy is the one policy this has been discussing from the long back. I think it is more than a decade it has been discussed, but it could not able to implement it. But when recently from 2019 onwards it got an implementation, but still it is in the some of the states have been already adapted for the national education policies, but some of the states yet to adopt this national education policy. Once if the national education policy comes to the adaptations for all over the India, that means education will become a universal and it will become a uniformity of all the educations, all the schools. Keeping on this, Niti Aayog and science academies, R&D institutions and deemed to be universities and the states and central universities, IITs, ISIRs and NITs. All these education institutions will sit together and they will frame the vision how the education should be given, keeping on the frames of the national education policy. And the next one is Make in India, Make for the World. See, this is the one world. When the Modi ji became a prime minister, he gave a one agenda for that Make in India. Now we have to take it to this. Make in India has been developed. Make in India has been already doing it. But make for the world, we have to take it up now. Because whole world, after our Chandrayaan and after our some of the space technologies and after the COVID vaccination, whole world looking to the India. What India can give to the world. How we can benefit from the India. That is why where in this India International Festival, we are making the presentations, we are making the policies, how it will going to be happen and what we have to do, what all the milestone steps should be taken for Make in India, Make for the World. This is one thing, main important things. For the school students, that means only for this, up to now, till now, we have seen that R&D institutions and other institutions. Now for the school children, how it will be benefited. See, this is here, this Nalanda, the concept of Nalanda we are bringing back here. Because all you people have been heard and read in the school books that Nalanda is one of the oldest university in the world. Because in India, in the Nalanda University is there in the Bihar. So that was in Nalanda University, earlier, when it started with some 6 subjects. One is oceanography and cosmology, Ayurveda and mathematics and another subject. Only 5-6 subject was there. You know how the entrance exam, now you people are going for a NEET and a JEE, all those things. In Nalanda University, I am talking about the 5th century, 3rd century BC. Nalanda University, to get an admission, because the students used to come from all over the world to learn all these subjects. But for getting the admission is very difficult. You know how the entrance examination, the watchman used to sit there in the gate and you have to pass that test. Watchman used to take the test. If the student passed in that test, then only that students will be allowed to go to the entrance to the Nalanda University. I mean, you have to see that how the education system was there in our India. This is one of the good thing that Nalanda University, Nalanda concept we are bringing back. Unfortunately, we lost Nalanda University. Because it is several reasons, because there are several reasons. This is not a good time to discuss about all those things. But we are bringing back the Nalanda system within a school children, because we are concentrating on the school students, giving them some of the activities what we have mentioned here. Through these activities, we wanted to bring back the students in the golden era of education system. Next is a new technology of development, because nowadays the whole world is ruling artificial intelligence and quantum computers, cyber security, sciences, technologies, advanced manufacturing, healthcare system, education technology, and all those things will have to be given a more importance, because this need to be in a present era of the educational system has to be done. Especially AI will going to rule in the present era, how the AI will going to happen. Especially cyber security, because most of you, the students, we used on all the people, we are using the laptops and computers and mobiles. Some of you, we are using for the online transaction also. We have to be very careful with that when you are doing the transaction and everything. And data, whatever we are doing it in the computer, laptop, all our security should be safe. So all these things also will be given importance in this India International Science Festival. And for the next, we are also keeping on the concept of women's. For the women's also, we are having some programs in India International Science Festival, like empowering the women to become the leaders. So for them, we are going to have a meet with all the women CEOs in the countries. And also we are bringing all the eminent leaders and eminent startups and eminent women's innovators in a single platform, so that all the women of this overall participating in this event can be given opportunity and having a discussion, giving them a guidelines how the women can be empowered in India. The ideas of Vikasit Bharat is the science and technology ethic. So how it will going to? What we are doing is, we are calling some projects from the students for this program. See, we are giving some problems, because Vikasit Bharat will have lot of problems, and we have to find the solutions. So we invite the papers from, and we invite the projects from all over the students, those who are participating in this. We state-wise we are going to stream all of them. And best 100 will going to be finalized. Ideas of the 100 ideas will going to be finalized. But out of that 100, only 10 will be finalized for the discussion. And for that, whichever the 10 will going to go selected, for that projects we will going to give an award, prizes also in this, like cash prize. And this, some of the awards, we are going to give these awards like a young scientist conversation. We are going to give Vijnana your award, Young Innovation, Young Scientist Award, and scientists and faculties. These are all the awards will be given the people, the students who are the delegates are participating in India International Science Festival. Next, this is the one important program. What we are doing is, the next generation, the new generation has to come forward to take up the science and technology. For that, what we have to do is, we have to bring back our old people. That means the people who have served many years in the field of education, science and technology, we are calling them back, like especially R.A. Mashalkar and Madhavan Nair, some of the eminent personality like this. All these people, they will come here, they will interact with the young schools, young children, and also the research scholars, and they will give them some ideas, what they have to do. This is one program. We are going to have a program for the students, we are going to have it. And another one is Gurukula system. This is for the teachers, what we are planned. This is for the teachers, because the teachers will be given the training, how they have to teach in the classrooms, how they have to maintain the management of the classrooms, and the network should be given, what should be there, they have to do it in their professionals. All these things will be covered in this program, where we are inviting more than 22,000 teachers for this program. 2,000 teachers we are selecting from all over the India. All over the India, we are selecting the teachers, and we are inviting them. Especially from Karnataka, I think some 20 teachers are participating for this program. Next is a startup. This is the one major things now it has been starting up. So what we have to do is, give them some mission to the startup, what they have to do, how the startup can be done in India, keeping in the ideas of Vikasit Bharat. These are all the subject we have been thinking in the startup area, where we have to do is, what will be our mission for 2024. Some of the areas we have covered: networking sessions and fireside chats. All these things we are planning, and this will be executed also. And the transformation through ages through technologies. This is the one new thing we have been added for this year. So where here from the technology to the science fairs, talents, panel discussions, networking, all these things. So all these things will going to be happen in the India International Science Festival. Especially for the Northeast, this is the major things has to be given for the Northeast states. What will going to happen, especially the environmental science. I think environmental science people, this is what they're keeping in the mind. We are given the importance to the Northeast, because Earth has been given for many things to learn for us. But nowadays, what we have done is, we have destroyed the many things. Whatever our ages science has given, that type of Earth is not there with us. Everywhere we have a pollution. To control, to prevent all those things, we have some sessions for all those things, like in a tropical meteorology, weather climate, coastal science, marine ecology, and all these things we are going to happen, will going to be given here. And also we are going to have a Nobel laureates. We are inviting the Nobel laureates, some of the Nobel laureates for this India International Science Festival. Some of them we are trying for them to come for physically, but most of them will be on online. They will be giving lectures in this, and also we are some maximum number of the near the 125 to 150 foreign speakers. The scientists, they are coming and they are giving the lectures on their field, and also they will have the interaction session also. So this is, and also they will be also participating in the panel session. This is what we are planning for the school children's, and this all the participation who are participating. So, and also we are also having a literature fest also here. What will going to happen is, literature fest is like science can be taught within many things, like art and scientific writing, because most of the people who are people are writing in the journals and all those places. So all these people will be brought here and ask them to give them their ideas also, especially in the regional languages. In all over India, we have 14 languages, or 14 languages have been already has been identified and given the recognition. The people for this literature fest, all the 14 languages peoples will be there. Most of you are from CSIR. I think some 3 people are participating from Karnataka. They are giving the presentation in Kannada. How the science and technology can be written in Kannada, how it can be presented there, how all those things can be done. So these all the things will be there. And one more important thing is that one person we are also suggested, I think one Uday Shankar Puranik also is there. Madam knows his name, but Dr. Uday Shankar Puranik. So he will be participating. He is one of the leading cyber security person in India and also in abroad. So he presently is the PM Personal Cyber Security Advisor. He is there from Bangalore. He is in Bangalore only. So he will be also participating in this literature fest. And another one is, we have so many organizations as public engagement programs and nuclear missions, because this is the major things. When any developed country or any countries which has many enemies across their neighbors, we have to be focused on our nuclear energy. So keeping on this very importance, we are finding that how the nuclear energy can be implemented and utilized in various fields, like energy, and even in medicines, and even in the agriculture, techno-agriculture, and even in the business prospects, what all the things can be done with the nuclear. This also will be there in our India International this year's Science Festival. And NGOs, like social organizations, how they can be involved in this program. This is the one important things that we have been inviting, because some MSOU, some small scale industries are there, some small these peoples will be called, and NGOs will be there. Like some in Karnataka, Dharmasthala, SDM, they have some organization. Like the Swayam Sahakara Sanghas. In Karnataka, it is called Sahakara Sanghas. And these type of peoples will be called here and will be given them how they have to be done on the scientific way, how they can be implemented in their technologies, and what will be, how they have to maintain their organization. To keep on running the organization, they have to get some projects. We'll be given the training here in the IISF. And for the children's, for the school children's, we are planning for an toys, with a learning within a science within a toys. We are having a special session for the school children's where the children's can be learn science and technology through the science, because if anything can be read by the books, it will be staying for another some years. Later on it will be not there. But if we do it in the practice of the toys, that means you will be knowing that how the models can be done. This is one concept for the new concept. And with the social media, how the science and technology can be read. Only keeping on the eye on the science and technology, we are planning all those things. Because this time it is in the northeast, because northeast is consists of Assam, Arunachal, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, Sikkim and Tripura. These are all the major states of northeast. We wanted to introduce this Northeast Food Fest to all the people across the country, those who are participating there. So this is one important things we are introducing. And another two major points we are including this year one is that laser show. This is the one laser show. This is the first time in IISF we are doing it. And Northeast cultural activities program also will be there. The laser show daily, it will be every day, it will be there. The concept will be the from Aryabhatta to the present era. What all the development technology in the field of science and technology India has contributed to the world. This will be showcased in the laser show. This will be there in every day. And also we are also planning for a cultural program, because we wanted to showcase the cultural, our Indian cultural to the global and even to the nationality, because Northeast people has been given a less importance. This is what the major programs of the IISF. What all these are the programs will be going to happen in IISF, and where you have to plan. Now I'm coming to the organizational aspect. Now this is the end of the IISF, that will be the programs. Coming to the Vijnana Bharati's activities. Especially Vijnana Bharati, as all over the India we have state units in all over the India. But in Karnataka it is called Swadeshi Vijnana Andolana Karnataka. So it is called Swadeshi Vijnana Andolana Karnataka. This is the Karnataka chapter of Vijnana Bharati. What we do, Karnataka chapter of Vijnana Bharati, because all these programs are done by Vijnana Bharati, but Karnataka state of Vijnana Bharati, what it is doing. So I'm just giving a little information in running bit, because we have a Karnataka, we have a district units, and through the district units we are doing the program activities from all over the Karnataka. More than 25 districts we have a program. Keeping on in Karnataka, Kannada is the language here spoken, major language, Kannada Karnataka. So through this Kannada language, we are popularizing the science and technology in the state. In the state we are popularizing. And also for the women's, we have a separate wing called Matru Vedike, where all these women's wing will be participated. And for the youth, we have a Yuva Vidyarthi Vedike. So Karnataka state of Vijnana Bharati, we have 1,337 life members in Karnataka, and 25 district units members we have. And some of the members are from the politician to the eminent scientists, even from the farmers. These are all the varied varieties of the members are there in the Karnataka. This is the one of the Karnataka state executive body, where the patron is Professor K.I. Vasu, president is Captain Ganesh Karnik, who was also an MLC for Karnataka state, and he was a former army captain, army officer. One Dr. Renuka Prasad, who was a former vice chancellor of Karnataka Veterinary and Fishery Sciences University in Bidar. Vice Chancellor. Myself I am the founder and General Secretary for Karnataka Swadeshi Vijnana. Dr. Niranjana Prabhu was an Associate Dean of Ramaya Applied University. Dr. Shubhavi, I think most of the CSIR NAL people knows her. She's already retired now. She is also one of the vice president there. Dr. A.M. Sudhakar is also an expert in the cyber security from Mysore University. And Dr. Y.K. Kotikal is from Horticulture University. And treasurer Dr. Vyas Gayatri, she is an eminent scholar in Sanskrit. And Shailaja and Dr. V. Girish, These the two are there from the Ayurveda field. This is currently the out of 137. This is the currently executive body. The major activity in Karnataka, what Swadesh Vijnana does is one is Kannada Vijnana Sammelana, and another one is National Women's Science Congress. Kannada Vijnana Sammelana, you name any science, all the scientific papers or all scientific presentation has to be presented only in Kannada. Physics, chemistry, mathematics, biology, engineering subject like civil, mechanical, aerospace, transport, information technology, IT information, nanotechnology, biotechnology, all these things has to be presented only in Kannada. This is now because of our effort. So far we have conducted 17 Kannada Vijnana Sammelana. Because of this effort, constantly touch with an VTU, we proposed a project to the VTU when Balveer Reddy was the Vice Chancellor, and we told them, why can't you start engineering courses in Kannada? That has been implemented in 2021. VTU has given a permission to run engineering courses in 10 colleges in India, in Karnataka. Presently, engineering subjects can be learned through Kannada language only in 10 colleges are there. Selected 10 colleges in Karnataka. Because this is one contributor on what we have done. Another one is National Women's Science Congress. Here, what we do is, this is exclusively for women. No males are allowed for this conference. This is exclusively for women. This is one program, major program, what we do. Kannada Vijnana Sammelana, suppose we used to conduct it in the month of September 15 to 17. The importance is that birthday of Sir M. Vishvesvaraya. And the National Women's Science Congress, we used to conduct it in every year, 7th November. 7th November happens to be the birthday of Bharat Nobel Laureate. Two Nobel laureates. One is C.V. Raman, another one is Madam Marie Curie. Madam Marie Curie is one of the inspiring person and lady, scientist and woman, mother, everything. She is everything. She got twice Nobel Prize. One with her husband, one by herself. Both physics and chemistry. She got the Nobel Prize for two. And her whole family is a Nobel Prize family. And she is the one of the role model for all the women, all the youngsters. So keeping on these eyes, the 7th November we are conducting a National Women's Science Congress. Along with this, we have planned a National Science Day, International Women's Day, National Technology, World Environmental Day, Sir Jagdish Chandra Bose Jayanti, Sir Ramanujam Jayanti, Dhanvantari Jayanti, like national seminars like in Bharati Heritage Series, National Ayurveda seminars, and some of the online sessions, lecturers with there. Some of the two slides I just wanted to share. This is one of the Kannada Vijnana Sammelana previous year, I think last year. We conducted in Tumkur University. Our 17th Kannada Vijnana Sammelana. We were there. And one Dr. B.N. Suresh was a scientist from ISRO. He is a Kannadiga. He got Padma Shri and he was also a Padma Vibhushan awardee. He's a Kannadiga. He was there for our inauguration function. He gave an inaugural address. We used to give a honor every year in Kannada Vijnana Sammelana, 3 Puraskaras. One is Vishvesvaraya Vijnana Puraskara, Senara Vijnana Puraskara, and Bhimsen Joshi Vijnana Puraskara. All these 3 will be given within a different subject. Bhimsen Joshi will be given to the award will be given to the people who has contributed in the field of literature, art, music, and Senara Vijnana Puraskara will be given in the field of the people who are worked in the nanotechnology, material science for this field. And Vishvesvaraya Vijnana Puraskara will be given to the generals. So last year were the 3 awardees. One is the center person is Dr. K. Kotresh. K. Kotresh was the director for DRDO Debel. Here only. He has been given Vishvesvaraya Vijnana Puraskara. Another one is Dr. M.M. Nayak. He was an honorary professor. Now he is an honorary professor in IISC. Another person is for the music we are given. Next program I was telling that our Women's Science Congress. We conducted 14 National Women's Science Congresses. That was also conducted Tumkur University only. We used to give 2 awards in Women's Science Congress. One is Sir C.V. Raman Mahila Vijnana Puraskara and Marie Curie Mahila Vijnana Puraskara. Marie Curie Mahila Vijnana Puraskara for general science. C.V. Raman Mahila Vijnana Puraskara for the physical and mathematical sciences. I think even our Kalai Selvi Madam also one of the recipient of this our awardee of C.V. Raman Puraskara. Many awards. Last year was Manimoli and Asha Garg. Asha Garg, the lady who is presently the deputy director for ADA. She is working in the field of I think I don't want it to name because she is very, she's told that we should not disclose her profile anywhere. So that is why I don't want it to share her. Asha Garg, she is a scientist. Another program is the Space on Wheel. What ISRO has been done from the day 1 to till now Chandrayaan. They had a bus. It has been given to the Vigyan Bharati. Swadeshi Vigyanandana taking this bus to all the districts and taking to the schools and colleges, showcasing what the ISRO has been done. This will be there. And also we have some of the publication in Karnataka, like in Kannada English dictionary we have created, and science in Madhvacharya's literature. That book in 2005, Vachanadalli Vijnana, because Vachana is Basavana's Vachanas. All the people who are in Karnataka, North Karnataka, they will be knowing that what is the importance of Basavana's Vachana. Because Vachanas means they have some science. In Madhvacharya's also they have some science. All this combined together we bought in a books. And Kumara Sambhavam is the one of the book we have Sanskrit book we have brought out. This has become a syllabus for the first year BCA for BBA as per the NEP 2019. This book has been taken by Bangalore City University and also by the Rani Chennamma University. This is what the activities of Swadeshi Vijnanandana Karnataka State. Because many students are here, Vidyarthi Vijnana Manthan, if you just go to that our website vvm.org.in, you will come to know what all the opportunities are there Vidyarthi Vijnana Manthan. See, it is tougher than NEET. The examination is tougher than NEET, but the useful utilization and the thing whatever we give to the children, it is immensely, whatever you are paying for the examination, it is very less. You are just paying for the 200 rupees for that, because this year all over the India 1,55,000 students have taken for this examination. Last year 1,80,000 was there. This year 1,55,000 students already taken examination. They are already completed the first level examination. That now they are in the second level examination. That will be the state level camp, where each state will go into many number of students. If for example 10,000 students are there, only 250. If I am talking about 10,000. If less than 5,000, if the 5,000 students are there in particular state, only 125 students will going to select for the state level camp. You can imagine how the examination evaluations will be there. From 125, only 18 will be selected. But sending to the national level camp, only 12 students from each state will come to the national level camp. That means out of 1,55,000 students, at the end of our national level camp, only 450 students will be there. Out of 450 students, only 36 will be honored. The cash prize will be the winner of this. First prize, each class. I'm talking about class 6 to 11. Each class there will be three awards. First, second, third. First prize will be 25,000. Second prize will be 15,000. Third prize will be 10,000 cash prize. Not only this, you will be taken to the Srujan camp. We are going to conduct a Srujan camp, 1 week camp in one of the districts, where you will be you will be taken to the R&D institution like CSIR, DST, DRDO, IIT, ISRO, all these labs. One day, one lab, you will be taken there, and all these places you will be interacting with the scientists, with that particular laboratories, and also you will be knowing that how India is contributing to the field of science and technology. Once you complete, for example, if the 6th standard student come to the final level, if he comes to the every year, that means 5 years, if he becomes a national winner, that means you don't want to give him advice, what he has to be, what he wanted to be. So Vidyarthi Vijnana Manthan, he can know that what I have to be. I don't want to go for engineering, I don't want to go for the medical. I have opportunities in the basic pure sciences, physics, chemistry, mathematics, biology. This examination will going to happen only with your current syllabus. Physics, chemistry, mathematics, biology, whatever your class you are reading, this syllabus will be there. Apart from that, we are going to give 2 books from our side. One is India Contribution to Science and Technology, and every year one scientist biography. This year syllabus is biography is Bhatnagar. Swante Swarup Bhatnagar is his biography is the subject. Swante Swarup Bhatnagar, and as well the India Contribution to Science and Technology, and your class physics, chemistry, mathematics, biology. This is our Vidyarthi Vijnana Manthan syllabus. This is what
I wanted to say about Vidyarthi Vignan Manthan and as well as the India International Science Festival. I would like to thank the respectable director ma'am and all the office bearers of the CSIR lab giving an opportunity for giving details about India International Science Festival and giving some input about Vigyan Bharati and whatever the state unit is doing here. Thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Karnataka Mate.
Thank you, sir, for sharing insights about IISF and Vijnana Bharati initiatives. I would like to invite our director, Dr. Sridevi Jade, to deliver the presidential address.
Good morning to one and all. Nice to hear good morning from youngsters. A warm welcome to our chief guest, Dr. H. Ramesh, General Secretary of Karnataka VIBHA Wing, and our head TMD, Dr. I.A. Parvez, and Dr. Ashish, who is the nodal scientist for the IIS India International Science Festival 2024. And dignitaries of the dais, all my head of the division scientists and the staff of CSIR 4PI Institute and the students from different schools. I think colleges are also there, schools and colleges of Karnataka. It's a full house today. So our staff are all watching online, I guess. So a warm welcome to all my staff who's watching online and all the CSIR staff who are also watching online the curtain raiser event of IISF 2024. IISF is India International Science Festival. Just now we heard from our chief guest a brief on IISF, what we do. It started in 2015. So every year one of the organizations conducted, like last year it was ISRO, in 2021 CSIR conducted, and again in 2024 CSIR is conducting this science festival. Usually it is in different parts of the country. I think that we were, as CSIR 4th Institute, we were part of this festival for the last 4 years. So the first year in 2021 it was conducted in Goa, and in 2022 it was conducted in Bhopal, 2023 in Faridabad, and this is 2024 in Northeast. So see, CSIR basically are just now as he was mentioning, we are a organization, headquarters Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, headquartered at Delhi, and we have 37 national laboratories of CSIR, and we are one of the national laboratory of CSIR in Bangalore. The one more national laboratory of CSIR in Bangalore is National Aerospace Laboratories. And in Karnataka, we have one more laboratory, that is Central Food Research Institute in Mysore. So we have out of 37, 3 are located in Bangalore. Like that, all over the country they are located. In Northeast, actually, we have one, East Jorhat it is. So like the 37 labs. So since this event is being conducted by CSIR, all the 37 labs, we are part of CSIR. So we have this curtain raiser event to create awareness of this India International Science Festival, so that the student community at large would, it's mainly focused for the student community at large, would be aware that such a festival is going on. And the reason it is conducted in different parts of the country is the local student community can participate physically. So now the registrations are open, others also can participate physically, but then they'll have to travel from here to there and all that. So we just give a one-day glimpse of what is IISF and what is being basically to give an awareness. So CSIR 4th Paradigm Institute is a data science institute of CSIR, the only one and only data science institute of CSIR. So you all must be knowing today's program. So we thought, since you are all coming for the curtain raiser event, we should not bore you only with our lectures, but we also should make it very exciting with showing the supercomputer and what we do, here. So we are actually, in the big data, which is the in thing now with artificial intelligence, machine learning, supercomputers, etc. So we are our mandate is that at the 4th Paradigm Institute. So actually we are in this IISF event in 2021. We started off, we conducted Festival of Games and Toys, one event, and in 2022 they renamed it as Science Through Games and Toys, which we again conducted 4th Paradigm Institute, and in 2023 I think ISRO conducted it, and now we have been given, because we are a data science lab, so we are conducting new frontiers in science and technology for Vikasit Bharat, that is the Pragya Bharat event at IISF 2024 in Northeast India. And Northeast, basically, I think most of you would have read, they call the 7 sisters of India and 1 brother. I think Sikkim is the brother and the rest of all the states of, they are very rich cultural heritage they have of their own, Northeast. Actually, if you see India, we have a very rich cultural heritage. See, when you go abroad, you realize how much diversity is there in India. From in our state, see, they are totally, if you they did a language census, and totally if you see the language including dialects in India itself, I think there are 1,600. So imagine, in Karnataka itself we have so many, and every state has its own cuisine, their own culture, their own festivals, like it's endless and it's marvelous. So being born as an Indian is a privilege in itself. And Vikasit Bharat 2047, basically the whole idea of our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji is that we should make in the 100 years of independence, we should make a global impact. Because we are we are not less, we have the brains, we have everything, and now India has, we are no longer a poor nation where we do not have research funds or anything. Now we have everything abundantly available. So it's only your thought process, your thinking that should go beyond the boundaries to create this Vikasit Bharat. See, when Professor Vasu, I am also an IISc alumni, so when Professor Vasu started this VIBHA, Swadeshi Science Movement, the whole idea behind that is that we have a very rich heritage of science, basically, which got lost over a period of time. He wanted to reintroduce, starting from our Gurukul system, our Nalanda University, Vedic mathematics, Ayurveda. It's not less. Like if you see, Sir C.V. Raman, I think the last corollary of our Ramanuja mathematician was, I think, recently proved. So if you see, all this he has written without any formal this thing, and he would say, Goddess Kali has come into his mind, and they have given these equations. And people, the scientists, not even one is wrong, and the scientists are still trying to actually prove it analytically, whatever he has given, just like that. So it's not that we do not have. The problem is is that our education system is so, focused and so this thing that it doesn't allow the children to think freely beyond, because it's so focused on marks. Like the moment most of your parents, the moment you come to 6th, 7th standard, they'll put you in those techno schools where you're only focused how to crack IIT. So the young minds are never taught to think beyond, whereas in the countries like Japan, they think beyond the box. So you should be able to, so VIBHA basically tries to make the youngsters think beyond boundaries outside the educational system, what is science. So that's why they conduct, like he gave us in Karnataka wing, similarly all the states conduct. And what I noticed, because of my extensive traveling all across the country, the rural children are much better research wise, concepts wise than the urban children, because the exposure they have through these programs is much more, because in cities the exposure is very less, because the schools also don't much give importance to that, whereas in the rural areas it is the impact is much more. So that is what VIBHA aims to do, and India International Sciences Festival is like a 4-day festival. This year they are conducting from 30th November to 3rd December. Overall, so many you have seen, he has told, because I would not go into it. They cover so many topics, so it's an yearly event. So hopefully sometime we will have it in Karnataka. I think we should ask Dr. Ramesh to pitch for it. Maybe sometime we should have it in Karnataka, so that then all the Karnataka children also would get the full exposure. It's a lovely event. I have been participating from last 4 years, and it gives so much of awareness to the children on science, technology, research, everything. I think with these few words, I think registrations are open. Few of you can make an attempt. There are some registrations which you can participate online, and there are some, if people want to go physically, then you can request your I think the teachers can also participate. So, material also, so you can all participate in the event. So with these few words, I once again thank all the children here for the patience and listening to us. And then I know you are all very eagerly waiting for the next few sessions, which would be very exciting, and you would, because you have a, if I remember correctly, visit to our supercomputing facility, something on supercomputing, then you have cybersecurity talk and the test bed. So I do hope all of you will have a very nice day and also learn today, the kind of, so again this opportunity you may not get, and this is a very good opportunity where you get to see supercomputer, cyber security test bed and all that, and think beyond boundaries, because you are in age where you have to decide what you want to do. The decision you make now will set a path of your life. So it's up to you what you want to choose as your career, what you want to do in your life. So this kind of exposure basically gives you to think in those lines. Be free in thought process and mind, always be free, and do what you feel you want to do, because you only excel when your passion is there in that particular passion, and genetically some people are analytically very good, some people are scientifically very good, some people they can imagine things, like some people are very good in when they show a table to them, they are very excited to see a table, but some people understand the same concept through a graph. So you should realize what are your inner strengths and then think beyond and choose a career path. Then at the end of the day you will enjoy what you are doing, and once you enjoy, you have a passion, you excel. Nobody needs to, you will definitely excel, there is no two ways about it. So with these few words I end my address, and thank you one and all.
Thank you, madam, for your enriching and motivating words. I now invite Dr. Ashish, Principal Scientist at CSIR-4PI, to propose the vote of thanks.
A very warm good morning to everyone who has gathered here, and all the dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, and my colleagues. It's my pleasure to propose vote of thanks on behalf of our institute on this special curtain raiser event for the India's International Science Festival 2024. Today we have gathered here to make young mind aware of IISF 2024 and exemplify the importance of science for the society. Now, first and foremost, I extend our heartfelt gratitude to our director, Dr. Sridevi Jade, for her unwavering guidance and support. Her vision and encouragement have always steered our institute in the right direction. Thank you, ma'am. And now, we are deeply honored to have with us Dr. Ramesh, General Secretary, Swadeshi Vigyan Andolan, Karnataka, from VIBHA. Thank you, Dr. Ramesh. Thank you for taking the time to address us and for sharing your insights about the IISF 2024 and VIBHA activities. I hope your words will infuse renewed excitement for the upcoming festival in the young minds, and we appreciate your dedication to fostering scientific outreach and engagement across the state and nation. Thank you, sir. And now, I request our director to present a memento to our esteemed guest from VIBHA, Dr. Ramesh. Now, our special thanks to Dr. Imtiaz Parvez, Head TMD, who is coordinating today's events with his team. Especially, I mention name of Mr. Kali Das, who have worked tirelessly to organize this event and ensuring that everything runs smoothly. Thank you. Thank you, sir. And I would like to acknowledge Mr. Prabhu and skill development team, as well as Jigyasa team, particularly Ms. Pavitra and Dr. Gayatri, for their valuable contribution to organize interactive session and activities for school and college students. Thank you. And I also extend our gratitude to our institute administration, purchase and finance division for their essential support in the logistic and arrangement. Your cooperation has ensured the smooth execution of this event, and we deeply appreciate your behind the scene efforts. Thank you. Finally, I would like to thank to our audience, college student from New Horizon and school children from Divine Mercy School for attending and making this event lively. We hope today's event will spark a lasting interest in the marvel of science. Thank you, all of you. And once again, thanks for all for your presence and support. Have a nice day ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Please rise for the national anthem.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you, everyone. I request the school and college students to join us for a group photograph. Yes, we can have the school students first.